No worries.
Hello, guys. Today I'm interviewing Louis Smithson. He is a pro boxer, making his debut on the 20th of May. Is it at your
Yeah.
call?
20th of May at York too, yeah.
That's good. Because how many fights have you had cancelled your pro debut? Because it's been a nightmare for you, hasn't it?
Mate, yeah, it's been a nightmare, but it's just I'm glad to get my booked in now. But yeah, I think it was meant to be like three or four. So basically I turned over like a year and a half, I'd say, a year and a half ago. But yeah, three or four cancelled just for things sort of, from medical stuff, like getting medical sorted to like not being able to get opponents, etc. But now that it's all sorted, everything's done and dusted, and we're looking at the 20th of May and get the ball rolling, get the career flowing.
Yeah. Because has it been hard to keep going, keep staying in the gym as you're getting all you've got these fights cancelled? Is it?
Yeah, I always like staying in the gym. You can look at it in a positive way or a negative way, and I just think more time for me to learn my craft, more sparring, more just getting used to the pro game. So it is frustrating at times. You want to fight at the end of the day. I want to get the record going and get the fights in, but I just try and keep a positive mindset with it and just keep training, keep going, and it all come together.
Mm-hmm. So is it a 4 round fight for your debut?
Yeah, before then, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. How many so you're trying to get this one in May, yeah? But after how many you trying to have? Maybe 3 this year, or
I'd like to have around three or four this year, like every couple of months. But yeah, the aim is three or four, and then try and push for like a bigger year next year, maybe like five next. And,
yeah.
um,
So what promoter are you signed to?
well, I'm not signed to a promoter. I'm signed. My management is Charles Oliver, CEO boxing. He's also my trainer, so I've got it all in one house,
Which is
very
good
very convenient.
because you've got a good gym down there, haven't you?
Yeah, it's amazing gym, and they've got a great little pro stable. You've got
Because
Andre
you've
Grant.
got I think you've also got Andre Grant, Ryan Mayock, and well, who else? You
And you had Johnny Phillips. You've got Morgan.
Salamuth.
Morgan, yeah, he's fighting the week before me. So he's got a good little stable down there. Good mix. Another pro, John Connors, he comes down. He's got a good stable, and I'm happy to be part of that team.
Yeah. Did you see Ryan winning that tournament?
Yeah, I watched some of it. It's good for the gym. It's good.
It's good that you've got the likes of Andre, Ryan, and Johnny, because Johnny he was in the away corner, but with Johnny he always came to fight no matter. He boxed some big names. I think he boxed on Sky and DAZN before, but yeah, he's a good fighter, Johnny. And I think Andre's fighting next week. Then I reckon if when he wins, I reckon he'll push because I reckon he'll be 10-0 this time next week. So you would expect him really to go for a title, and same with Ryan, English or Southern area.
I think Andre deserves it. I think he was looking at a title after this one, so he deserves a title shot.
Yeah, is with Andre. Do you spar him as he's similar weight to you?
Yeah. Me and Andre sparred quite a lot, especially in this camp for him. He sparred quite a lot, and great for me. 9-0, one or two weight, and he goes for 70. great
Yeah.
thing for me.
Are you looking forward to your debut?
I can't wait, mate. I can't wait to get in. Like you say, it's been a cancellation. I've been a pro for like a year and a half now. I can't wait to get in there and get the ball rolling.
So for anyone who wants to come and support you on the 20th of May, what are the ticket prices?
The tickets for this one are £50 standard, and then I think the tables and stuff like that sort of vary. But anybody who wants a ticket,
Yeah, go and support Louis. And I think there's a good card. I think there's about 10 odd fights, so it's a good night of boxing. And then I think there's an area eliminator at the top of the bill, so should be good. And sometimes TM14 promotions stream their show, so hopefully for the people who can't make it, they can watch as well. And because if it's live streamed, it gets your name out there more, kind of.
Exactly, yeah. So if the people that can't make the fight, they can at least watch it and still get to see you perform. So it's always. I've always had
You're breaking up a bit, mate.
That better?
Yes.
There we go. Yeah, no, yeah, it is good if it's streamed. It gives more eyes to the sport. If people can't make it, sort of thing, then they can watch it via stream.
Yeah, and that's good because more boxing fans need to start watching these smaller hall shows, because you get some fans that just watch all the big shows, where I like watching the small hall shows all the way to the big shows, because I just like boxing in general.
And you see some cracking fights. I've been to a few shows at York Hall, and it's such a great little venue. And when you go to the smaller hall shows, you see some cracking fights, better than some on the big shows.
Yeah, so it's an iconic venue as well, so it's good venue to make your debut with.
Yeah, I couldn't pick a better place. I mean, as far as British boxing goes, York Hall is sort of the home of British boxing, especially in the smaller shows. So I couldn't have picked a better venue to make my debut.
What's your goal in boxing? What's the overall goal?
I've always said if you're in boxing, it's one of the toughest sports in the world. So you have to aim high. You have to have a big self-belief, and I'd like to go to the very top. It's super bantamweight division. It does not take many fights to start looking at Southern area titles, English titles.
Yeah, because there's not many people at super bantam really. Because who's Southern area champ at the minute? I think it's Peter Merger. Yeah, he fought Ryan Walker for it, and he beat him on a 97, 93, I think. You're breaking up a bit, mate. A little bit. I can't. Your volume's not great. Can you speak a bit louder? No, not really, but just continue speaking. It's fine.
I can hear you great.
Huh?
I can hear you fine.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better, mate.
Yeah, mate. I think it was. I don't know. I turned it right up.
Oh yeah, so we were talking about Peter Merger being the Southern area champion.
Yeah, and then you've got Liam Davies, who's British. I said, he's had I think he's 15 fights, and he's won.
I think he's 15-0 or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He's British European champion, and I think he's got another belt as well, WBC silver or something.
Yeah. So for 15-0, you know, he's picked up a lot of titles. So it doesn't take too many fights to start looking at titles. You know what I mean?
I mean, you never know. This time next year, hopefully, you'll be knocking on the door for the southern area.
Yeah, well, that's the aim. That's the aim. Is you know, if you have 4 or 5 good performances, then it puts you in good stead to start aiming for these titles.
Yeah. So isn't Andre at the same weight? So would it? Because I think is he at the same weight or is he weight above?
Yeah, so no, I think his next one is super bantamweight. He's usually super feather, but his next one is going to be at super bantamweight because he was meant to fight for a title at super bantam. But I think they're going to try and do that one next. So he just wanted to sort of.
He was trying to fight that Jahanzeb guy, the guy who fought on BT Sport before.
Yeah, I don't know who. Yeah, I don't know who he's going to fight. He didn't mention, but I don't know who he's going to fight. But yeah, this next one is at super bantam. So
because I reckon he's because for me, I reckon he can be knocking on the door for an English.
Yeah, well, that's his aim. I think is to pick up an English sort of before the end of the year.
Because by the end of the year, I think he can like be pushing on and getting in the mix with the likes of if he sticks at super bantam with the likes of Davis, Cunningham, Masood, Bateson, Leach, Dennis McCann, the likes of them lot, and
yeah, definitely.
Is your goal just to go as far as possible and just take your time in the sport?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm still young. I've just turned 27, so I've still got a good, 8 to 10 years in the sport. Obviously, depending on how the fights go, but
yeah,
my goal is to go as far as I possibly can, and I think at this weight class, it doesn't take too much time either. So yeah, I'm just going to keep pushing on, take it fight by fight, and see where we go.
What boxers do you look up to?
It changes sort of week to week for me. I've watched a lot of Floyd Mayweather, Julio Cesar Chavez, Willie Pett, Jake LaMotta. I like the old school fighters and Arturo Gatti, the fighters that just took the best fights they possibly could.
Yeah,
didn't want to pad their records out. They just got in there, fought the best, and if they lost, they lost. If they
won,
they won.
Now?
Now, I like Canelo. I like Sonny Edwards.
With
I think
Canelo, do you think he'll stop John Ryder?
I think they are very, very similar styled fighters. I just think Canelo is a lot smarter and a lot better at what they do. So I think
with Canelo, he took that Bivol fight because he practically has dominated the super middleweights. I reckon if he beats Ryder and he beats that David Benavidez, then there's nothing really for him to prove at super middle.
No, I think he's already proved a lot of it anyway. I mean, he's such a dominant force in those sort of middleweight divisions. He has to go up and up and up to get a decent challenge. And I think Bivol, like I said, when you're going from that weight up, you got to carry the cardio.
I kind of want to see that fight at super middle, but you don't blame him for trying to go up to heavyweight and do it, but I don't know if that's just too far for him. But Canelo's Canelo, and he's a beast.
He's got the power to go up. It's just the cardio. When you're putting on the weight, you got to carry the cardio over 12 rounds. So I think it's doable. I think he can do it if he adjusts well.
What about Sonny Edwards? Do you think he'll fight what's he called? Martinez or Rodriguez?
I'd like to see the Martinez one.
And who do you think would win?
I don't know. Who do you think?
I would like to edge to Sonny, but I'm slightly edging towards Martinez, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I think Sonny is he's sort of an anomaly. Like he'd be very, very hard to beat. But I think the Martinez fight is sort of the biggest one for him. That's the one that he's been calling for, as you can see on every. And it's good. It's nice to see a fighter that just who's so slick, so good. He doesn't care about padding his record. He wants the biggest fights, which is refreshing to see. And he's
Hopefully,
bringing
we
up.
can see like the undisputed kind of fights
Yeah,
at bantamweight, because you know the lightweights are all doing it. Like I think Loma v Haney. Then you've also
yeah,
got Josh Taylor v Lopez. For me, that's a good fight that got announced earlier today.
yeah. I think
Spence
I like
Crawford's
Josh Taylor.
happening as well.
Yeah. The Josh Taylor Lopez fight, I think that's a great fight, and I think Taylor will do it, and then I hope Jack Catterall gets another shot at Josh Taylor because I think he
Yeah,
deserves it.
I don't think that for me, if I was Taylor, if I truly believe that I won that fight, I would rematch and like
Yeah,
try to prove everyone wrong, if you get what I mean.
yeah, that's what should have happened, really. You know, if there's any sort of doubt around the fight, you want to clear that
I
doubt
mean,
up.
I had 10 to Catterall, and Catterall also got that knockdown as well, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that whole decision. I think, to be honest, Jack Catterall did deserve it.
I
I
mean,
mean, when
one
you
of
watch
them
the
only
fight.
had Catterall by a round.
Yeah, but that's in professional boxing these weird results happen, and
Yeah,
it's
and
a shame.
that
It's
is
just a shame.
boxing for you, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. But before I let you go, do you want to shout out just like manager, just trainer, just your gym,
Yeah,
just anyone?
yeah. So obviously, I box out at Camberley Boxing Club. That's where I train. I'm managed out of there by Charles Oliver, so he's like a trainer manager for me.
Yeah,
They've got another trainer down there, Joe. He's unbelievable. You know, they're both just great men in boxing. There's a lot of times you meet a lot of people that aren't so great in boxing, even from the amateurs into the pros. But these two men have done a lot for me, especially in the past couple of years, turning over. You know, sticking by me. Whatever decision I want to do, I want to make. They are there for me to help me, and I appreciate them a lot. Yeah, that's it really. It's just those two are my trainers, and obviously Charles is my manager as well. So it's
yeah,
all in one house, and I've only really got them to thank.
yes. And good luck with your debut, mate. And yeah, just smash it, really, mate.
Thank you very much. I'm glad we finally got the interview in. Yeah,
No, mate.
we'll do another one after the win.
Yes, we will do, mate. And enjoy the rest of your weekend.
And you, mate. Have a good one.
Bye, mate.